All right, let's do a weekly outlook for NASDAQ futures. Today's October the 6th, Sunday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, if you're looking at my screen, I know it looks a little bit squiggly. I did have this on the website, but for some reason, the audio didn't come through. So I'm dropping this again, and I'm using my phone this time. What you're seeing right here, let me go ahead and log in. I should probably hide all my illustrations first. Let me see if I can hide that. Hold on, let's go back. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can hide everything. Give me 1 second. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it neither. Hold on. Drawings. Remove. There it is. Hide. Boom. All right, everything is hit. All right, so here we are. Price right now is 20,256. Now, if you can see, we've been on an uptrend. This is on a daily time frame. So price has been climbing back up since the massive drop. So I'm expecting price to continue to keep climbing up. I see the US dollars moving, right? And with the highest of the high for NASDAQ being way up here at 21,261, I'm looking to, well, not go there, but go through there, because our first stop, if we're going on a buy, is going to be this area right here, 20,550. So right off the bat, that is about a 250 to a 300 point move we're expecting to the upside. So now, I know you're saying, when is it going to happen? Right now, we're looking at the day, so I am expecting a pullback maybe to this area right here, 20,128. When I drop my indicators and stuff on here, you'll see this stuff line up. But I like doing it naked just so you can see that I know what I'm talking about. So I'm expecting price to pull back right here to this area, 20,128. And then from there, if we see a continuation, I like to call it a railroad. If we see this daily candle break down to 19,971 and it mirrors this buy candle in the day, then we may be going down to test the lower levels, maybe 19,627, maybe even down to where this fair value gap was created, maybe even down to 19,112, or even down here to 18,612, right? That's a 400, wait, was that 400, about 600 point move, even down here to 18,000. Now, I don't per se, this is daily candle. It's not going to happen in one move, but this could be the direction of the overall play. So we're looking for the setup. So for this week, I'm expecting a pullback within the next day or two, right? And if it continues to go down, we're looking for sales. So if you're looking to sell, this may be a good reason to sell. I like to wait till Monday to kind of see things play out, but looking for sales, and we're going to continue to go to the downside. If this thing does come to this area and then turn around and goes up, then I know we're going to the upside for a nice ride. And I think the ride is even bigger after you break this high. So let me go ahead and throw on some indicators so you can see that this stuff is lining up to what I'm saying. Give me 1 second. Scroll back over here, unhide, boom. All right, so yeah, it looks like noise, but I promise you it's some good noise. So right here we are. So looking, I already have the 50%, 38. I have the Fibonacci levels for the daily time frame. So I already knew where price is pulling back. So right now, we are sitting at the 61% retracement area. It's a key area for price since that drop that we had on NASDAQ, right? So what this is telling me is, hey, look, we could get a pullback. You see that there's a fair value gap right here, starting from the area that I said I'm waiting for price to close back down, right? So initially, you're looking left. You see that price had the ceiling at 20,256. So it may have very well found that today. We could be going down here to 20,152, and then we'll see it bottom out, maybe even go down here, and then we can see a continuation to the downside or respect this level and bounce up. So now you're getting to see my squiggly lines and why they were already there. So my play out, right? Here's my synopsis. Here's my weekly play. I'm thinking that we're going to stop out at 20,153. And then we're going to go to the upside to start to continue on that higher high, or at least to test that high. So we will know because we'll bottom out at that 20,150, and then we'll start to make our way up. Then we'll break this 50% retracement on the daily right here, which had the highs around 20,350, and then we'll go up to the 38% area, which is the 20,500. You heard me say earlier, and then we just work our way up, right? Working our way all the way up to the most previous high, which is way up here at 20,000 or 21,000. So here we have key areas for where order blocks were created. Here's 23%. So if we do go back and continue our continuation to the upside, We're already at the 61%. Yo, you got a 61% ride to the upside if you catch this here. Now, let's say it goes to the downside. I got this going down. This is about a 38% ride to the downside. No, I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that because I said weekly. Let me go find my weekly chart before I think that white line up there is the weekly. So I believe it's like a 20% to the downside. But again, you're seeing here, so if price does come down and continue to go down, I believe it may, retest the 61% just to say, hey, is it cool to go down? Then test this area right here where you see I got it marked up at like 19,962, and then continue to drop down to, here's a key floor area at price 19,607, and the 38% weekly is down here at like 1948. And then we got some 50% retracement, some order block action. So if we do continue our downside move, this will be the great place to catch it because you're catching it from the top, right? So if we do break down here, this will be a good ride to catch. So either way we go, we're looking for 600 points down and we're looking for 1,000 points up, maybe even more. So this week outlook, let me go ahead and show you that I'm on my favorite time frame. You guys see it, the 8 hour looks like we're coming out of an order block. We're looking for a buy, yeah. And again, that area that I said is a key area, that 20,150, because if we get there, we may see a pull down, even down here to 20,000. So really just want to wait till this day kind of plays out to see what happens in the next 8 to 18 to even 24 hours before we jump on a wave. Cool thing is we know where it could potentially go. Either way it goes, we're going to catch the ride. So I hope this video was informative. I hope that you're ready for the week because we're expecting to catch some moves. The month of October is lit. You just saw me lay out 900 points to the upside or 600 to the downside. It may even be more. It actually should be more because if you are buying and selling in between the moves, the move ain't going to have, you ain't catching the 600 point move in one move or 900 point in one move. So it's going to move. And when it does, you can catch the levels up and down, up and down, up and down. So I hope this was setting you up for October. We're excited. We needed this breakout to happen, right? And the order block right here, you see that price kind of consolidated since last week, Tuesday into Wednesday. And here's the candle that took us out Friday. So we could see a little pullback, but I think we're going to start to make some move to the upside and we're here for it. Hope this video was informative and I'll see y'all next week.